Percival bringing you something to fetch, the dog next door. Every time he sees you, he gets excited, runs in a circle, goes and picks something up, brings it back to show you, but he'll just show you it. He won't give it to you to throw.
No throw, only give.
Yeah, and then as you start to walk away, he'll put it down and he'll put his nose to the floor and wiggle his bum as if to say, "Well, pick it up then, pick it up then, pick it up then." And you throw it, and then he runs around in a circle and goes off and gets it and starts it all over again.
Oh,
Percival, this is Percival's item of interest this week. It is a blue fuzzball.
Okay.
But he will bring it out. He will meow the entire time he's bringing it over, as if to go, "I've got something. I don't know what to do with it." Could you do it? And then he'll drop it a good 1.5 foot away, so I have to go and pick it up.
Percival be a lazy shit.
See? The other half agrees.
I mean, to be fair, Percival has made the effort to trying to give, give things back in there. But, yeah.
I mean, he's getting better.
He's getting better at it.
I mean, cats can't see directly underneath them.
That's very true.
They do have to be a certain amount in front of them for their vision to see stuff.
I don't know, but I mean, when he brings it back, he'll be 1.5 foot away, so I have to take 2 steps closer to him to pick it up.
Yeah. So there is actually one thing which is interesting with prey and predator.
Is it that you can fit 1 3/4 raccoons up their butts?
Well, that's one thing, yeah, but did you know that predatory animals actually have their eyes on the front, and the prey animals actually have their eyes on the sides?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favourite comments they make about Mass Effect.
Yes.
Because the Krogan have eyes on the side of their head.
Yes.
Which, you know what? Considering Tuchanka, valid.
I only just realised that I muted myself on my phone, so you can only probably hear me on Brian's mic, and
yes,
you probably can't hear me that well. But
we hear you quite well.
Oh, okay.
That's really good.
Huh. Cool.
For some reason, I don't know why. The mic be weird. Anyways, welcome everybody to some more D&D shenanigans on the stream.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to excuse me whilst I eat for the first few minutes because I'm trying to devour this chicken. It is really nice.
Yum, yum.
Chicken and mustard, baby.
Oh, that sounds so good.
No, chicken and mustard and honey.
Mmm.
Oh, even you add it with the honey. Oh, even better.
I was going to say...
Welcome to Flavor Chat.
Are you right there, Foxy?
We're just progressively arousing Foxy even more until he just orgasms into, the just gastronomical bliss.
Yeah.
Hang on. We'll just check something. Give about 20 seconds and I'll be fine by YouTube standards.
And if you tell Foxy that there's Velveeta on that chicken, he will spontaneously explode in orgasm.
No, actually, no.
You turned him off now. How dare you?
Nah.
Hello, Bob.
What about
it's actually
What
good.
is it? Sorry,
what about feta cheese?
Oh,
talking
feta
about
cheese is
chicken.
delicious.
Yeah,
We're
talking about chicken.
Can I just say, we're talking about chicken, and Bob must have heard me say it because he's just pushed the door open with his head and is now sat meowing at me. What's the matter, Bob?
You mentioned chicken.
You mentioned the food.
I heard.
Bob don't just open the door gently. No, he kicks down the door and goes, "I heard you say chicken."
Yeah, fully. He did just kick down the door, he literally pushed the door open, rammed the door open and launched in the room.
Yeah.
What is it, Bob? What's the matter?
You mentioned chicken. Where's my chicken?
Are you coming up on the bed? Is that what's happening? No? Don't know what he's
Did
doing.
you
He's
say chicken?
I like
That's
how we're all having different bet problems.
Yeah.
You got a cat that wants to join you on your lap, and then I've got a cat that wants to play fetch.
what is it? I'll go and see if he wants out. He's not been out to the loo for a little bit.
Well, okay.
We don't have a cat flap, so we have to manually let the cats in and out of the
Yes,
house.
I know that struggle.
Yes. Come on, Bobby.
Alright, you got the cat out. I should give up on a recap.
Yes.
Come on, Bobby.
So yeah, it was a wonderful band of retrobates the last time we were playing. We returned back to the town of Seagate, their original starting point in this adventure. Had gone to check on their house to find that it had been sold for the grand total of 5 gold.
How dare you?
Yes.
How did look? You guys were gone for like a month. Feinbell had property valid. He just wanted to sell.
Excuse you, he sent us on a job.
Yes, I know. He didn't hear from you. You assumed you died.
Well, we're here now.
I know.
Now we've taken our property back.
Indeed, you fought off. Well, what was actually Appa and Das went and fought off a local bard who had moved in, along with the swarms of snakes, rats, and bugs. With Eppa's quick thinking of polymorphing him into a fire badger. Fire mole.
Fireball.
Fireball.
So it's the other group that has a habit of turning things into badgers.
Only if it would have been Fire Badger, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
There was a fire-breathing honey badger, on the other hand. Then we would
Yeah.
be dead.
Yeah.
Well, you would
That will be
certainly
the
have.
next. That will be the next beast that Aelin summons.
Wouldn't that caramelize?
What? Oh yeah, honey. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
I mean, it would be an interesting taste sensation. I don't think Eppa or Das would appreciate having their nuts roasted on an open fire.
Oh my.
Right, I'm back. He did not go out. He is just sat in the middle of the doorway.
Okay.
Bobby.
It's been typical cat and demanding attention.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And he's been sat on the sofa with Tom all day, and slept with Tom last night. I don't know.
Oh my.
Oh yes.
I don't know how you should feel about
Ha!
I don't know, but Bob has also learnt that if you whack a tea mug off the table, that it wakes us up as well.
I mean, we don't have that problem with Percival. He just goes like.
Yeah, I was going to say, Percival just sits on us and meows in our face until we wake up.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. So he got literally on Tom, which knocked over the teacup, which woke us up. And then we put the teacup back and we sort of settled him down. And then a little bit later on in the night, he moved again and knocked the teacup. And then this morning, he literally woke us up by we caught him pushing the tea mug off. This. Oh.
No, I
It's like,
can.
this will wake them.
Hi, buddy man.
That just reminds
Hey.
me of yeah, that just reminds me of that I'm trying to remember
The video, isn't it? Where it's like, no.
What?
Yeah, it's like very gingerly tapping it towards the edge and just always looking over to go, you don't see this, but you will know it.
Buddy.
I was more thinking about that meme with like the toddler like
Buddy
Bart Simpson
man.
bashing all the saucepans, like just being really loud, and I'm just imagining Bob doing the same thing, only it's with teacups.
That's fair. Anyway, so as I was with the recap, yeah, Eppa and Das had cleared out the house with the bugs. Rex joined them sometime afterwards and had reclaimed their property. Although for you guys, it has become a bit of a pigsty.
Yes.
Furniture.
Prestidigitation.
I don't think it's going to fix.
Mending.
I was about to say, I don't think it's going to fix the beds.
Mending.
Mending.
That
Yeah,
will.
got mending.
You guys can fix anything. You are house flippers, literally.
Yes.
All you need now is a belt of giant strength, and you will literally flip the house.
Ha.
Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Tink went off to the library to do some studying, And then came across a dwarf who was very insistent that things were done properly. And even so far as to correct a tome that someone else had written. And that was about as far as that got. Because plot threads. So anyway, you bunch of reprobates. We shall rejoin you all in the... unless anybody else wants something to do over the evening, we shall rejoin you all in the morning where you wake up wherever you wish to wake up. So that way, those of you who have cast spells and want that long rest, you can have a long rest.
Why would I want to wake up? Oh no, would I want to wake up in this pit?
Hellhole. Okay, I have to ask. Is the boat still sticking out from one side of the house?
No, it's not.
I will murder him.
He's a good way down the road. I mean, you can go and try.
I mean, I don't have the energy to. It's just no use. We just paid him a huge bunch of money just to leave us alone.
I mean, I also terrified the living shit out of him.
I mean, you also did that, so that was pretty good.
Mm.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, I guess Eppa will probably wake up snuggled underneath a piece of cloth leaning on a barrel. In the house.
Is it the same barrel with the spilt rum?
Just sort of like nudged in the corner because it's something to prop himself up against.
I don't know why I can imagine you waking yourself up by slapping yourself in the face with your tail. But when it's sat in the rum, it's a bit damp.
See, if I was sleeping on top of the barrel, yes. Roll over and slap myself in the face with my own tail.
Meanwhile, Das is missing a shirt because he was going to create a fiery inferno.
I mean, it was a fiery inferno. It was fun letting you guys converse and me just keep increasing the size of the fire on the table.
Yes.
Yeah. That was great.
Oh, hello, Percival. Can I help you? Because I'm trying to eat my dinner here.
I want to help eat your dinner.
Bobby! Mom! What's the matter?
For the internet's sake, on the audio side of things, the cat has joined me in the lap. And his literally head is facing the bowl. He's giving it a good sniff. He's disappointed there is no chicken left.
Ah.
You didn't share with him? You monster.
Well, he wanted to play fetch. He didn't want food. It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
Let's see what Bob's doing.
Okay.
Now I kind of want to make a tabaxi named Percival just to spite him.
I actually have been planning to make a tabaxi, but it's not Percival. It's going to be probably Tabaxi Paladin.
Is it so you can create food and water and then
Yes.
take a long rest?
Oh my god.
Yes.
So you saw that meme, didn't you?
I've seen that meme.
Yes.
So many times.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
See, I've got one character I want to make, but I need to figure out how to make it work. Because, like, I've been listening to all the stuff from that Epic the Musical album.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what D&D character would be Warrior of the Mind?
I mean, I'm down to do like a paladin on that one. It would either be paladin or warlock.
I'd be leaning towards, like, either Knowledge Cleric or, like, an Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, they could work too. I was thinking more like, so you could actually have like that whole conversation. And then you could even have my goodbyes, actually, like, if it was the warlock patron, like, okay, that's it. Contract's off. I'm done.
Yep.
So yeah, you all come to in your various states on this fine morning. Do you know what, though? I'm going to pick on someone right now, and I'm going to pick on Aylin.
What'd I do?
I don't know. I just saw someone do something. Oh, thank you, Voldy Page, for whatever that was. I assume it was bits.
Yeah, I think it's bits.
Hey, Paige.
It looks
Right.
like bits.
I have no notifications at this point in time, so I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I had a quick glance. It looked like a grey pyramid, so I presumed it was bits. So thank you for the 25 bits.
Yeah. Also, why is my camera stopped
And
whenever I'm looking
hello
at
to you,
Twitch?
Page. May your toast always be the perfect shade of brown, unless you like it charcoal, in which case, what is wrong with you?
Actually, if you burn your toast, it's good for wind and stomach upset. So if you have like stomach problems and things, eat burnt toast. It's cheaper than buying charcoal tablets. It's literally the same thing.
But
Yeah.
also, don't burn your toast if you're taking medicine.
Yeah,
otherwise
because
you
it
get
stops
that problem.
medicine. Yeah, 'cause it stops medicine as well. Yeah, charcoal. If you have wind or feeling sick, eat burnt toast because it soaks up the stomach acid and
I usually just
neutralizes it.
chug Sprite, belch, and be good.
I mean, if you're being held captive and regularly being drugged, eat as much burnt toast as you can.
Yeah.
Get yourself Compass Mentis, break out, be a TV, get a TV interview, get you 15 minutes. That's all the advice I have for getting out of a hostage situation.
That's fair. My only input in this whole situation is, if you find yourself in a hostage situation with a cat, just let it do what it wants to you.
I just throw it down the hall.
Like,
No. For context, Percival has my hand locked in a grip right now, but he's not biting it. He's just licking it.
Yeah.
He's basically using my hand as like, well, it's a free thing to wash myself with. I will lick you clean, and I will wash myself with it.
huh.
Yes.
You are a bar of soap.
Somehow, yes. I must be, because I'm becoming quite edible. Excuse me.
Like, I just read Page's comments. So many toast facts. It's not Tales of Gaming Addiction anymore. It's
Tales of Toast.
No, it's Toast of Gaming Addiction.
See, this is what the kitten does to me every single time.
Want to know another toasty fact?
My Percival, buddy,
Yum, yum, yum.
look at the noms here.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Have you realised you're on camera now?
Yum, yum, yum.
I saw a fantastic video, which is a guy who, like, his cat loves chewing on paper, but not like just like chewing on the edge, like full on just punctures holes in it. So the whole joke was that his cat was his hole punch. Let the cat bite all the way along the edge and then put it in a file.
Right. No, Percival, you were done. You can't bite the rest of my arm. Anyway, as I was saying, Aylin, I'm going to pick on you for this bit.
Ha.
I
What?
cast prestidigitation.
Did Percival just slap you?
And we ball went straight for my wrist. It's the fact I caught it about the corner of my eye on camera.
That's what you get for picking on me. Good job, Percy.
Well, I'm picking on you because you have a specific book on you right now, I believe.
Oh, was it the crabbin?
No,
The Kama Sutra.
I may put that book in. It may not be written by who you think it's going to be written by.
I kind of like the idea of the common
Oh,
picture.
okay. Yeah, I remember. All right, I remember which book you might be talking about now.
Yeah. Yes, that book.
Oh.
As you rest for the evening, your dreams take you back to the location where the sort of under that hill with the undead bullets and the deep roots and everything else. But you find yourself going up a series of staircases through different rooms. Each room in itself is like a different ecosystem. Think like Eden Project biomes. So like one's very tropical, then the next one's a desert, a forest, an Arctic kind of thing. Until eventually you reach the top of this tower. It is an archive of botanal knowledge. All information on plants and animals are kept here, and it is being curated by a draconic humanoid figure with green scales, and she has this gentle look in her eyes. Well, I wasn't expecting someone like you to have recovered my tome. I had hoped one of my own followers would have recollected it. And she comes closer to you and starts examining you. I suppose a child of Demeter would also be valid of picking up such a thing. Tell me, child.
Okay, the player knows who this is, just the character no.
Make a religion check for me.
Oh, fuck me go.
Girl, do the summoning.
Well, I bought new digital dice this morning, so that was first roll off the first set.
Well, the new ones
It
were
was-
Honor Among
It
Thieves.
was meh. Oh, I bought the gem pack.
On
The
a
amethyst
side,
cut me down.
I was going to say, on a side note, I don't suppose anybody else has saw the news from D&D Beyond, have they?
No.
We're getting a virtual tabletop. We're getting a virtual tabletop.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, is this the one that they announced with D&D 1? Well, that's all that stuff.
Well, it's in their direct video they've done recently. It's not anywhere near ready yet, although I was looking at it going, that's fairly close.
Yes.
That looks like it's functional. I was expecting a Roll20. I was not expecting Tailspire. I like levels of detail.
Yeah, it's the one I'm thinking of then.
So, yeah, anyway. Your brain's like, I know this person. Why do I know you? I should know your name. Why can't I remember your name? That's the only thought running through your head as she's still rambling away that, again, you're a child of Demeter. You kind of occupy the same space. Philosophically speaking, yeah, I suppose you all do.
And Aylin's thinking, thanks?
Oh, you're most welcome.
Said she was thinking that.
She be telepathic, maybe.
Fuck.
Huh?
It's almost like she can read your thoughts.
Oh dear.
But yeah, as you think that kind of thing, and everything else, she points out that even it should have been taught to you a long time ago that even Demeter accepted that life only flows in one direction. It's difficult to go the other way. There are some people that might object to that kind of logic. And as she says that, like, the room begins to dim. You notice, like, over her left shoulder, you see a winged figure appear from over the sort of out of the darkness. But she points
Do
out
I
that
recognize this figure?
the only way to describe it is it looks like a psychopomp to you.
Okay.
So character-wise, it's like, oh, okay, I'm being told off on something that's been on the back of my mind for a while. But she does say to give the book a look over. You're more than welcome to read it. There'll be no harm in you flicking through the pages now and again. There might be something that bends the rules.
That's the rules, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued.
But until then, I think you should wake up. It's a beautiful morning, I think. At which point you awaken to find it's not a beautiful morning. Maybe where she was, it was a beautiful morning. Sadly, where you are, it is just horrible. Hungover. Wherever that may be.
Oh, am I gonna have to make more tea?
Probably.
Hangover tea?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll make hangover tea.
So yeah, I'll leave you with that one.
Alright, I'm gonna make a batch of that hangover tea, and then I'm gonna go back to my room and start flipping through this book.
Alright then. What would everybody else like to do this morning? Whilst the DM looks for something.
I think Eppa's gonna spend his morning after he sort of wakes up. He's gonna summon himself a little earth elemental to help out whilst he goes around, sort of like fixing the house.
Fair enough.
So, like, I don't know if you'll let me ritual cast summon elemental, but
I'll allow it.
yeah, I'll ritual cast one of them so that I've got a little bit of a helper, and I'll just crack on, trying not to wake up Das.
The question is Das awoken by the sound of an earth elemental tidying the house?
I'm trying to think what on earth Das would be doing at this time. I don't know. Trying to look for a new shirt.
New shoes.
Something like that. Don't even know whether Das had shoes in the first place.
Is Das naked?
No, he's not naked. He's just removed his shirt to try and do a kind of fire blanket thing, but he didn't get to do it in the end. Yeah, so he's just trying to look around the house, seeing if there was any shirts that were intact, in the hopes that maybe, just maybe, he could just at least kind of wear that for the time being.
Maybe, just maybe, he'll make a friend.
Well, and make them join his Council of One.
Oh God.
That's how you
Come on,
develop.
Hen. Has Das never heard of the Highlander? There could be only one.
Well, this is Das. He defies the laws of physics. Therefore, that rule
Just
does
defies
not apply to
everything.
him. So that rule does not apply to him.
Okay, now I seriously want the big bads is it that would scream at Das going, "That's not fair, you can't have Looney Tune physics."
Then Das just goes, woo, woo, woo! And so he just fucking does something ridiculous.
Dodges meteor shower.
Yeah. I mean, he has evasion, so I mean...
Mm-hmm. It would be entirely appropriate. Anyways, Alien, I've sent you a thing in to your DMs.
I saw. I replied.
Lovely. That is the thing that you saw.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And is that who I saw?
Indeed.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's
Seeing
been looking
mysteries.
for-
And she is lovely.
Thank you. That took me like 20 minutes whilst waiting for Tash's PC to finish doing what it needs to do to come to life.
I don't know. That's just
Well,
fine.
No, I was being serious for once. Mark that on the calendars.
No, you're good.
On this day, Alien was serious. Super serial.
Yeah. I know, he'd try and find a cloth. And, I don't know, just be like, haha, it's just a bit of flannel. I don't know. And then it'll be like, right, time to steal a shirt off someone's washing line and never return it.
I mean, it would be borrowing otherwise. Sorry. I'll be borrowing otherwise.
Indeed, and A wise person once said that a good pirate never takes things without their permission, but a legendary pirate will steal the things and then make sure that they show the dominion over others to make an example of them or something. Look, it's still early in the morning and I still have no shirt, so yes, while you tidy up the place, I'm going to grab a shirt.
Will it take Tchaikovsky to get some... Where is Tchaikovsky?
And where is Tchaikovsky?
Who is Tchaikovsky?
The DM's trying to actually remember who the fuck. Oh, that was the rat, wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was the rat. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Tchaikovsky's the
the
rat.
mole.
No, Tchaikovsky's the rat.
Did
that,
Tchaikovsky-
Oh, right.
Did he run away in the night? Because I didn't lock him up.
Maybe my familiar ate him. My
For-
familiar
for
is
this-
in osprey form right now.
yeah.
You know what? For the sake of my sanity, as far as folks are concerned, it ran off. But the osprey's looking rather content this morning. Like, aliens just woke up, look over to find the familiar there. The familiar sitting there going, yes, I had a good morning.
Oh, wow. Anyway,
Just-
yeah. Sorry,
It
you were
ran
saying,
off.
Jess?
Sorry?
Go buy yourself a new shirt.
With what month? Like, seriously, I do not have my character sheet open because I was assuming that I was just going to be too exhausted to actually play tonight. But I want to say I have
Give me a second.
enough money to buy myself a shirt. But this is Das we're talking about. Das is not very straightforward.
If you don't have enough money to buy yourself a shirt, I'd be amazed.
I mean, he probably does have enough money to buy himself a shirt.
I hope so.
Because
Where is
otherwise,
it? There it is.
shenanigans will occur.
Don't need access to that bit.
So, surely you have a spare change of clothes because we bought a whole new outfits when we were in
I have the Persephone dress.
that hat town.
I have the Persephone.
You know, I never did buy anything.
It's Aphrodite, by the way.
Aphrodite, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right, Christy. Yeah, that's very true.
So, Das, do you really want to know how much money is in your pockets right now?
5 silver.
You are entirely wrong. You have 63 gold, 68 silver, and 170 copper.
Shit, that much.
Yes.
Damn. I could buy a bunch of shirts with that.
Well, the market's
hat.
currently open.
Oh, what was that, Marie? And a hat?
And a new hat, if you wanted one.
I mean, I'm content with a hat. I just need a shirt. I should go and buy 3 shirts. No. How much would I need to pay for 5 shirts?
We'll call it 5 copper.
5 copper each?
5 copper for the lot. 5 silver if you want them all in nice, wonderful silk.
Ooh.
I'm just imagining like these shirts with ridiculous silk ruffles.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go.
We are going full fancy pants.
I'm going full.
Oh, and their
fancy
Hawaiian
pants.
pattern.
Yeah, I'm going full
Yeah.
fancy pants shirts, and I'm gonna buy them for like 5 silver in total. It's gonna be great.
Five.
Dad will just come out with one of her shirts and go, "Whoa, it feels so nice. Oh, like it just feels so smooth on the scales. Oh, it's like my scales have been exfoliated.
Oh,
Like
Das, before you go,
what?
can you bring a dinghy back with you?
A dinghy?
It's
I
from
mean-
Rex's room.
Why would Rex need a boat for? It's not my
Does he
thing
want-
and anything.
He wanted a boat in his room.
I will ask Rex later, but sure, I'll try and find a dinghy or a rowing boat or some boat of some description.
Thank
or
you.
some aquatic vehicle of sorts.
See, the DM's still questioning, is this like the equivalent of getting a race car bed when you're in your 30s? Because there is no shame in that.
Are you saying you have a race car bed, Brian?
No, I don't, but
No,
I'm
he
very tempted to invest in like having an actual like race seat.
Like he'll be
Cockpit
the
thing
only
for
one
streaming.
to use this bed. Like I'll have like the double bed, and he'll just have this race car bed, and they'll be like you comfortable there, my love? No.
Yeah, and I'll just be snuggled up going, I'm perfectly fine, all cocooned up in like an F1 cockpit.
And you know Tosh will want to drive the bed too.
I mean, eventually it might drive me mad. Might
Now see,
drive
what
me
you do
crazy.
what you do is you get two of them, but then you make it so that you get a little pulley system, so that during the day it looks like you just have a very large double bed, but then at night you can pull the pulleys and you can dive into your twin.
It's been a
F1
race
bed.
car bed. Yeah.
Oh my god, do you think our like new euphemism for sexy times would be rally car racing?
Yes.
I mean, it is a whole subsection of romantic fiction is NASCAR drivers, so you know.
Oh my god.
It's legit.
Who is
Oh.
writing NASCAR fan fiction?
Ryan,
No,
Ryan,
it's not fan fiction. It's actual like romance, like published romance books. There's a whole subsection.
Yes. Oh, Christy, I
Right.
could kiss you right now.
Ryan,
Brain
Athletic
just
sports
exploded
around
on that one.
rednecks.
Ryan, what is your best southern drawl?
Oh, I haven't done a southern drawl in ages.
Howdy, darling.
I bet Brian's just in tears because of the whole NASCAR like
Oh.
stories and stuff.
My brain's actually not trying to think, like, I can't think of a phrase to do with a southern drawl. Ah! No, I can't actually think of what to do with a southern drawl, so I can't do a southern drawl.
Go speed dating by Nancy.
Speed
Miles
dating.
apart. They just start your engines. In the
Yes.
groove.
Spark plugs will ignite.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Although, seriously, consider the proposition here. You want to date a NASCAR driver, he's gonna be wanting to go several thousand RPM.
Ha. Ha.
It's gonna be embarrassing when he finishes that quickly.
Like,
Yes.
just put a little
Clang.
it'd be a bit too much thrust into it.
Okay,
And
the
then,
number one rated NASCAR, Formula One, stock racing, off-road racing, romance book on Goodreads with 4.13 star rating is Revved. Revved Book 1.
Brian, guess what I'm gonna buy you for your birthday?
No. No, we got other things to waste money on.
D&D things to waste money on.
Indeed! Back to the D&D
Like
at hand.
digital dice.
No, the DM would like some physical metal dice. It's the one thing he doesn't have.
Oh, those are so cool.
Note to self: get Brian metal dice.
Exactly, I'll show you the website where I got yours from.
I
They make-
myself probably would
They-
want to get those RGB dice which light up when you throw them.
Hmm.
Pixels.
I mean, I love me RGB, but that's just a bit too techy. Anyway, we're getting distracted here.
I need to find a boat for Rex.
Yes, we are.
I need
Yes.
to find.
Yes, well, that's you now have your silk shirts. They are extremely ruffled at the collars and at the sleeves.
Heck yes.
In fact, the next time Aileen sees you, if she doesn't come out with, well, howdy there, Mr. Fancy Pants,
Ha.
I'm going to be disappointed.
Ha.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, hello, Blondie.
Oh dear. But you do find a new dinghy for the house. The boat builders are concerned that you want a dinghy for the house.
I mean, it's for a friend. It's not. I mean, you would think it was for me, and to be honest, I am debating on having a boat in my room, but it's mainly for a friend. Apparently, he wants a boat in his room, and I don't know, maybe it's some fantasy he always wanted to play out, and I guess I just have the means to do it.
We don't ask questions.
We do not
Yeah.
ask these
But we're not asking those questions, but we are just asking why. But insanity is a valid reason. Okay, 5 gold and give us a couple of days.
Done. Five gold in a few days. Yeah, done.
I'm waiting for the pain to sink in.
I will slap the gold in the hand, and I'll be like, right, that's how much gold he owes me. I'll come back in a
Das,
few
in the
days.
back of your mind, you realise you just basically bought a house.
I'm trying to compute. It's not computing.
The price of the house that got sold was 5 gold.
Oh yeah, snap.
That's
Oh yeah, that just dawned on me.
why I said in the group chat you guys were negative financially after that transaction because he just made up like 600 times what he paid for the house.
Yeah, but yeah, at some point I go up to Rex and go, "You owe me 5 gold. Don't ask why, because I didn't ask any questions when I was told about your request. So gimme."
Just a moment.
He says, looking into his character sheet.
Yes.
I was going to say, I've got this image of Rex like sitting there looking into his pouch going, just a moment, there's nothing in there, but he has like a whole load of smoke flash bombs that ninjas use.
Just a moment.
Just a moment. Spoon bomb!
But yes, it better be that, well, either way, it's whatever keeps him afloat.
So 5 gold, you say?
5
Yeah.
gold, yes.
5
Rex
gold
just-
pieces.
5
Rex
gold.
absentmindedly just gives 5 gold to Das and doesn't even think about it.
Thank you. And I'm just going to pop that in my coin Percy wallet thing, whatever
Whatever it may be.
it may be. Either way, there's a boat. This.
There'll be a boat coming on the house soon.
Yeah. A boat loose. About this hoose.
Yeah, whilst Das has been out shopping and getting boat, Epper has been going around and he's only can cast fabricate twice in a day. Sadly, but he does fabricate a new front table. Using like the ruins and the wood from all that to make a really nice table using fabricate, because why the hell not?
I was going to say, I will allow you to use fabricate in an interesting way if you like the sound of this.
Oh god.
I'm listening.
So you know, some people have like, a full wooden table, but what they've actually done is like cast it in resin.
Oh yeah.
I will let you have like it's still the ruined table, but all the gaps are now filled in with a magical resin.
Sure,
And then,
that's something to make resin out of thin air. That'll do.
And then
Well, I was going to say since you're using fabricate, well, it's like for extra bonus points to make it feel better.
It's rather
As,
an unpleasant combination of using the body parts of all the dead rats. Somehow that gets mutated into a resin.
Yep.
when he
That'll
makes
do.
the tea.
I mean, let's face it,
hairy legs.
it's just bones to glue, and it's just a really thin glue.
Yeah, yeah, and it's got hairy
do we
legs.
have cinnamon?
Cinnamon?
Why do you want cinnamon?
Because it's a great catalyst and it smells amazing.
Plus,
You do the cinnamon challenge.
You want a cinnamon table?
I was gonna say.
No, the glue is gonna smell like cinnamon, but it helps the glue to catalyze better and quicker.
I was gonna say, if you throw cinnamon powder up in the air and you set it alight, it just goes.
Yeah.
Don't do that
I
with
know.
flour. Don't do that with flour.
No,
Go
that
on,
was a
that
very
one.
bad idea to do that with. Cornstarch is worse.
Yeah, cornstarch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Note to self: we need to put cornstarch in the cannons
Hell yeah.
with
In
timed
fact-
fuses.
In fact, I could go out and buy all the cornstarch I can find.
And then we have Rex looking very thoughtful, like thinking
Oh,
like,
I
where
just
the
thought, would that be a way of
why
defeating an
the hell?
ooze?
What? Like putting cinnamon all over?
No, cornstarch. You just make it a really thick custard. I just found a roundabout way of defeating oozes. Just sit there with like several bags of cornstarch.
cornstarch and salt?
No, just cornstarch. The more it absorbs,
Oh.
the thicker it gets to the point that it literally is just like a solid block.
Now I kind of want to buy all the cornstarch for this very reason.
Heat metal has a range of 60 feet. So if we
Yes.
put it in with the cannonballs, Aelin could delay her action until after said cannonball is fired, heat the metal for an extra boom factor.
Yes.
So fun fact: this isn't too different from a 12th century Venetian cannon shell, because they essentially made that's like the earliest recorded version of an explosive shell, is like the 12th century in Venice, and essentially they made pottery, like essentially a pot within a pot. So you had like the main explosive chamber, which was the outer pot, where they filled it with like shrapnel and gunpowder. And then you had the smaller inner part that you would then put sort of like a starter explosion. And then in the end that would be in the back of the cannon, it would be nice and padded to sort of like prevent it from just sort of going and shattering.
So
The idea was that the heat
Two-Face.
of being fired would start the initial explosion after about maybe 10-20 seconds.
So Two-Face explosions.
Sure.
Now I definitely need to buy all the cornstarch.
Tass, if you want to waste 10 gold buying the town supply of cornstarch, feel free. But you gotta find someone to store like 5 tons of cornstarch. And then explain to all the bakers why you're buying their entire month's supply.
I could buy a hogshead's worth.
Just don't. Just the townspeople will. Now that we're back, will learn not to ask questions.
No, tons of people are going to be asking you 5 about all these questions, and 5 is going to be like, I don't know. I suggest we all pack up and leave. They're going to kill us all with custard.
Like, there's just daily mushroom clouds in the middle of town. Various terrifying experiments.
Oh,
And that's just what Das is doing.
Yeah.
Over on the edge of town, Emperor has the courtesy of being outside of a populated area, but he's about to detonate a nuke that isn't a nuke. He's going full Oppenheimer.
So I'm gonna buy at least a hogshead's worth of corn flour.
Yeah, so you can get a nice bag of cornstarch for
Cornstarch, corn
yeah
flour.
for 5 silver.
Done.
Okay,
You could get a whole...
I'm going to note this on your character sheet now. I hope you're happy. You made a mistake of saying, "Oh, I can't be bothered to get my character sheet." Now I'm adding it to your character sheet.
Well, like a whole hogshead's
I'm
worth
worried.
of cornstarch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rogue, remind me of all them barrel measurements and
So you've got standard bottles. You got Methuselah, Balthazar. Oh god, you've got so many of them.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you didn't have to go through the entire lot. It was more rhetorical more than anything, but sure.
Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, so we now have a whole.
Oh, I'm
hogshead.
disappointed, D&D Beyond.
Well, there's no corn
What?
flour.
There's no bag of flour.
Ah,
Really?
Yeah,
I'm sad.
I'm sad.
I'm disappointed. D&D Beyond's got this like virtual tabletop thingy all going, but they haven't got a damn bag of flour.
Anyways, carry on amongst yourselves. I'm just doing this for Das.
Das will just kick down the door of whatever's left of the door and goes, I have cornstarch. To whoever just happens to be in the house.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Like, it doesn't care whether
I'm allergic to cornstarch.
I think the earth elemental, which is somehow still around after how Das has been out, it just like leans over to pick up the bag of flour, and if Das doesn't let go, we'll just pick up the flour and Das and take it to the kitchen.
I will let it take it to the kitchen. I will need that later, for I have had ideas. Explosive ideas, you might say. I'm just waiting for a very concerned response.
All you hear is quiet giggling from the basement.
With the appropriate amount of echo as well.
I'll take that as definitely not to be concerned about, and therefore not questioned. Go boy! I presume you have an idea of what I am thinking of experimenting with?
Oh no, you just said explosions. Eppa heard explosions, he's happy. He's focused on like trying to clean up his room.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Where is everyone else?
No,
Yeah,
I was about to ask.
where is it?
Rex, Tink, what are you guys doing on this wonderful or slightly miserable morning in Seagate?
Tink, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, so obviously I messaged in the group that I found a random fact about Tink, in my notes when I was back from when I made her, and it was that she has a curious thing about puppets, because I suppose puppets don't work underwater because, buoyancy.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
So Tink, in her sort of sadness about her teacher, is looking to making a puppet version of him.
Oh my god. I just had
We
a
need to
horrible-
get you therapy.
I had
My
a
only
better
question
idea.
is, on puppetry levels, are we going like Pinocchio, where it's like the full string marionette, or are we going like full Chucky?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chucky. Have you met us?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted to make
I
sure.
was actually just thinking about making like a so it's not even gonna be like a full like working one. I'm just thinking literally like a hand puppet of him.
Oh my god.
She sat there in sadness, just like sewing a hand puppet.
Oh god, like because I was thinking if you were thinking of doing more Pinocchio or Chucky like puppet, like the thing is that we'd have like, hey, I have an idea. I have this cornflour. Gonna like put it somewhere in like the puppet, like just make them go towards the enemy. Somehow ignite it in such a way that causes a big explosion, and then it's kind of like yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a drone that just explodes at the enemy. But hand puppet, oh my god, is Tink going down the route of that like captain with the hand puppet, that Ray dude?
Uh-huh.
I only just
Maybe.
remember like from the previous campaign.
Maybe she will be. Maybe she'll get that obsessed that she does.
Possibly, we'll see.
God, make wisdom saving throws.
Although now I want to send you a link to a D&D webcomic where they make a new god called Banjo, the puppet clown god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. We're going all the way back to that?
Yes!
Oh my god, I was in university when that was made.
That's still going.
I know, I still read it, but like, fuck, I don't think I've heard of Banjo in a while. Oh,
Praise
no.
be to Banjo!
Banjo! That was a very bad attempt at an orc accent, I'm very sorry.
You are forgiven. Anyway. Okay, so take his... You gather the supplies necessary to stitch together a hand puppet that vaguely resembles comic-era Doctor Strange.
Is one of the eyes like a button that's just very loose and it's just hanging from like one side?
It has like thingy out, yeah.
I just saw something even better, considering like I just said like it's Doctor Strange. Like for some strange reason, you didn't get the sewing cry out in the hands, and the hands look a bit mangled.
Oh, that's cute.
For full Doctor Strange authenticity.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll have a bit with her.
Now I wonder if Hero Forge has hand puppets.
Oh boy. Oh my god. That
Look,
so
I need to
cool.
update your character models at some point. You guys are rapidly reaching double figure levels. It feels appropriate.
Yeah.
Especially with all the new toys I have. So many options now. I have too many to pick from.
Yum.
Anyways, Rex, what are you doing?
Rex is just looking really lost in thought, being that Dust just asked for him about 5 gold. He still doesn't have like an idea why.
Jesus, Percival, that's
I'm surprised I didn't get caught up on the microphone. Percival just strutted in, looked me dead at the eyes, and gave the longest meow.
Aw. Oh, I just heard him.
Oh.
Oh.
very
Points for guessing what he wants.
Chicken.
Wrong. It's the blue fuzzball again.
Oh, at least he's consistent.
He lives for the hunt.
He does. Sadly, the blue fuzzball has no mass. I can't throw it very far. Yes, I know.
Either way,
In any case,
is Tink succumbing to like the Council of One shenanigans? Only it's with like the puppet of her teacher.
I mean, if she starts talking to it, there would be concern.
And again, we won't ask questions.
Yeah. Fair enough then. So, anyways, Aelin, you start flicking through the green book.
Yes?
There are some chapters which seem to align with your dream last night. They're not so much resurrection as reincarnation. As circular life and all that jazz.
If you earworm me with that damn song.
I am trying so hard not to sing it right now.
I mean... I can't actually remember the lyrics. Damn.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm good with
So what? Anyway. But yeah, some folk, some druidic circles do believe that reincarnation is not like a full resurrection. So there may be options for you for something that you've been milling around with on that front.
Are there any spells in that book that I can copy?
I will have to have a look to see what wizard and druid spells overlap. Bear with me 1 moment, please.
I do need to spend like a good 2-3 days copying down spells from spell books that I've acquired over the last month or so. Keep traveling and doing shit, and just sitting down and copying spells. There's not
Well,
been
to be
time
fair,
for it.
like you guys have a good chunk of downtime now. I'm more than happy for you if like you guys want to do that kind of thing. Feel free. So I want druid and wizard.
Could build a house.
Yeah, again, nothing to say you can't like spend like the best part of a day tidying the house, and like every time you take a break, you're just making notes.
Just be
Nothing says it
inside.
has to all be done in one sitting.
Oh.
Anyway, let's see. What ones overlap? Do you overlap? Yes, you do. Okay. Percival, in a moment. I'm busy.
I'm slightly worried that it sounds like we have 3. Let's call them unorthodox spellcasters in the group now.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Aelin was relatively, like, on the straight and narrow until reincarnation, and it's kind of not resurrection became a topic of conversation.
I mean,
You guys don't know about her dream.
No, we don't.
Indeed, but it's just something to keep an eye on. Anyways, spells you can copy over being on the wizardy sword. Absorb elements is in there. Bark skin.
Okay.
And we'll go with beast bond as well.
I think I have those as options anyway because I have a level in wizard.
Oh, you mostly druid.
Maybe.
I was looking druid wizard crossover spells, so that way it's like, yeah, okay. Using wizard things, your wizard
Yeah, I
half
have
can
a-
take them.
Yeah, I have a level in wizard.
you have a level in lizard.
Yes.
I'm a lizard wizard.
You're lizard.
Damn it! Now I want to play a Dragonborn wizard just so I can constantly use that pun.
To be fair, there was a guy I knew who played a wizard who primarily did cold magic. It was Blizzard it was Blizzard the
Lizard wizard.
ah. Thank you. I couldn't say it.
No, actually, no. I want to be a lizard folk wizard, then it's more appropriate.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a proper lizard wizard.
You're a lizard.
Was he a white dragonborn?
Mm-mm.
You're a lizard, Harry.
Get out of my head.
Oh no, I just thought an even better one though. Being a green lizard wizard who specialises in communication.
Oh wait, yeah,
I will get you your best phone coverage, for I am a Geico Gecko.
Boo!
Yeah.
I boo at you, sir.
Pooh you, sir!
I figured that would be the case.
So, yeah. How long of downtime do you guys want to take before we kick back into the main adventure then? Which I suppose would be the most appropriate thing.
I mean, I've got a couple of spell books I want to go through, and like,
Depends on others.
and I'm quite happy to do my stupid idea with a boat for Rex.
I mean, let's face it, the time you guys spend resting, the time the DM can plan things in the background. This isn't Skyrim or Oblivion, you guys hitting the rest button doesn't reset the world. Events will take over.
Okay,
Wait, but the world revolves around us. What is this nonsense you speak of? The real world goes on.
Yeah, I'm down for 2-3 days rest.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Why the heck not?
I really don't know what to do while that is happening, so mainly probably just resting.
Well, the DM's going to grab his notebook for the first time in ages and make a note on something, because he's just had a thought.
Oh no. I'm trying to find. I seem to have lost my notes on one of my spell books that I've got. I think it's the little one that we got from Lilith's Tower. Oh, annoying. I've got all the ones from the Primordial book noted down, but not those ones.
Yeah.
How long does it take to to bring spells across?
I'll have to have a look. So I was going back through my notes. My brain's like, why did I make a note of popcorn blunderbuss?
That sounds like something Das and I would have come up with.
I mean,
Well, considering it was
this is
like
very
the title of
true.
the session, I feel like it was. It was like session 26, popcorn blunderbuss.
It was. I think it's in reference to. Wait, it's the title for this session.
No, 26.
Wasn't that the one where we were doing the Greek play?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Somebody poisoned one of the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just on one of the pages, like, I've noted down, like, session titles.
Popcorn blunderbuss.
I come up with good ones, but, like, before we start streaming, okay? I don't do much. It's a simple life.
Alright, let me take a look at the rules for it. Bum. Uh, 2 hours and 50 GP per level. Oh no. I don't have the gold to learn these spells.
Oh yes. The ultimate goal.
Well, what's that? Sorry, copying wizard spells are expensive.
Yeah.
I know how you feel. On the one hand, I'm sad that Gimbal died in another game, but I'm also relieved because I'm not wasting money on copying spells. But I do have something noted down anyway.
Mhm.
For you guys as a future thing. After these few days of rest, you guys, clearing out the house, adjusting spell books and whatnot. Rex, you did get a summons from your guild, the Silver Arrows,
Yes.
of which I want to say you're a shaft.
Ha.
If I remember correctly, yes, I am a shaft.
We all knew that.
I love the fact you all still giggle on that. It's great.
Yeah, it is.
Fills me with
Awesome.
such joy. That's how dumb it is.
Well, we're 12, okay? We're a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let's face it, you're all immature 20-year-olds. But anyways, yeah, the summon is to all members of the Silver Arrows. Specifically
Yes.
those to shaft rank and above. They are planning on a werewolf hunt.
Okay.
As there's been sightings north of town, excuse me, north of Seagate, up
Yeah.
in the woods, of a pack of werewolves that have come from dwarven lands, and the dwarves have failed to contain. But they're going to take them, kill them, and get some money for it. So they're looking for
Yes.
any able bodies that are willing. If you want to bring in outside help, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, well, Rex just sort of gathers everyone around and places the summon on the table. Like, so we would have this kind of thing. We would, my guild would need help with. And I was thinking maybe going to help them with it. And if you guys want to join me, it would be most appreciated.
I mean, I'm still waiting on that my book to get translated, but sure.
Whoops, didn't mean to click that button. Ignore me.
Oops.
For some reason, the PDFs are now balked on Roll20.
Yep.
So the world map is now tiny.
Yes.
For
I can
no
see that.
reason. I'm like, what the heck? But anyway, yes. In other world event news, because this is mainly the reason why I want the world map, because I want to look at something. But I don't want to alt tab or for Discord, for some reason the webcam disappears if I alt tab.
Okay.
But it's fine, I have Google Drive on my phone for this very purpose.
I mean, I'm happy to help, but can you just come outside for a second, Rex?
Yeah, sure.
And assume it's been a long enough period of time that there's now a dinghy outside the front door, or
Yes.
the front of the house. And Nepa's just like, how do you want the dinghy in your window?
Do you mean that, like,
You said you
A
wanted
boat?
a boat in your window before we left town.
who said that I want that?
You! Or did Das
Oh.
want it in Das's room? It was one of you two, because it was that side of the house.
Yeah, I think I think that's Daz.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I'll help you then.
Yeah.
Das!
Yeah.
Come outside!
What? Alright, fine. What was he needed?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing Das for like the next 10 minutes so that he can guide a fabricate spell to turn the boat into the window that he wanted.
Okay.
So like literally tearing material out of the house in a
Bless you.
10-minute spell to
Yeah.
put a boat in there. Because why the fuck not? It's dumb. And I can do it with magic now. It's great.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll help out with Rex's little quest.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, how much are we getting paid?
Did it actually say?
So the pay depends on how much the beast is returned.
Okay.
You're getting 1 gold for the pelts, 5 silver per tooth, 3 silver per claw,
Mm-hmm.
and you do note in very fine print at the bottom, and I do mean like fine print. Like Eppa even has to get out a magnifying glass to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Any persons that come down with lycanthropy will be put down, and payment will be given to the silver arrows. And your own payment is then forfeit.
Yeah.
Are they gonna test you?
I kinda hope not.
I was gonna say, since you technically have lycanthropy, does this mean you have to be put down?
No.
Oh, God damn
I
it,
hope-
Maria, to see what you put in the group chat.
You're welcome.
The meme is more than appropriate as well, because that's my exact friggin' reaction.
I need to have a look into this.
It's the Owen Aaron meme, and it's just like, how low can a creature's intelligence be before you consider it bestiality? 7. How the hell do you know that?
Oh, that's so awesome.
How do you know? How do you know?
Didn't I just say earlier it's bet we don't ask questions around here?
Yeah.
In some instances, yes. In others,
I mean, sometimes it's important to ask the question of, can the explosion be bigger?
Yes.
Like, that's the most important question. Alongside, what about dragons?
Yeah.
So going back to the explosion, if we had time to prepare, we could make a paste out of cornstarch and completely replaster a wall.
oh my goodness.
Yes.
Not that that was the original purpose, but I mean, fair.
Explosive
Or if
walls?
or if we needed to blow a hole through something to escape, if we needed to make a hole to something to get to somewhere, cornstarch. Anyway, carry on. Lycanthropy and bestiality. Go on.
I got
Sorry.
nothing for that one. I do, however, have 3 other rumors you guys pick up over your time, long resting or what have you. So you got like 4 options of things you can do. So the location of Freya Keep, which is like the edge of the Dwarven Jarldoms, that has now fallen to a hobgoblin invasion.
Oh boy.
The town of Embermine, famous for the ore Emberstone, one of its largest mines has just suffered a cataclysmic explosion. Whilst several lives have been lost, the local populace was panicking as a large creature was seen emerging from the wreckage and then taking off into the sky.
Uh-oh. Was it a large red creature?
They didn't give colour, they just said it was a large winged thing.
Oh no.
Oh, and it gets better. The town of Kita, which is in the Elven Shogunate, even though like the time of year where it is summer, like you guys, the entire town and the surrounding sort of bay area has completely frozen over.
Oh.
So it's like literally snowed in the middle of summer, but hard enough to freeze.
Was there a volcanic eruption?
Nope.
So we've got catch a nasty lycanthropic monster without...
Oh, a pack of them.
a pack of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ideally damaging them as little as possible.
And not
Say
getting infected.
I hunt down a giant flying monster, or find out why the ocean is frozen out.
Or help the dwarves fight a battle against hobgoblins and retake a keep.
I'm kind of game for all of them.
Yeah, same. And like Rex, I think Rex actually is like when people are asking like about the lycanthropy in him, and he's like, "Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it.
I mean, if nobody's gonna make a suggestion, how we could do like the werewolves, and then like maybe go help the dwarves. They always have good engineering manuals, and I'd love to make a bigger gun.
Well, yeah, that's
You just
true.
want to make that punt gun, don't you?
I want to make several punt guns.
With cornstarch.
You know, those punt guns are gonna get mounted on the big claw. The big claw, like full on, like the big claw will have like dorsal style gunnery.
I mean,
No ducks will survive crossing the ocean. So, yeah. Okay. So by the time we come around to play next time, you guys are going to go hunt some werewolves.
oh yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
We're going on a werewolf hunt. We're going on a werewolf hunt. Oh, I'm not scared.
With punt guns? Are we hunting werewolves with punt guns?
No, we don't want to use punt.
No.
We want to return them with very little damage, which is
I
why.
mean, let's face it, the punts.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's why we have mending, because once it's dead, it's considered an object.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I now got this image of a cleric and you guys, like, straight up like the cleric's like, he was Robert Paulson. You guys going, no, he is it now. It is an object mending. And the cleric stopping it from happening by going, his name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Does anybody know how to cast leap?
No.
Know how to cast what?
Sleep.
Leap.
Yes. I don't think I have it memorized today, but it's in my repertoire.
Fantastic.
Why?
Well, I figured that we could make some scrolls, because that way we could put all the werewolves to sleep. Because I was thinking we could go get some cages that Rex can't break out of. Put all the werewolves to sleep, put them in the cage, and then just bring them back whilst not feeding them. And then by that point they'll have starved to death, and we'll get our money.
Or then if we have the cages, we could get even bigger reward if they are alive.
Oh, they want them alive?
I don't know if they do, but I think that
No,
like
it's a hunt. They'd like him dead. But it's just more like the pelt. Like bringing back pelts is worth so much. Claws and teeth are worth so much, and then there's the fine print of, oh, then if you get infected, your profits from your hunt are forfeit, and will also kill you for extra
Oh,
money.
Ash, you okay, buddy?
and
Oh,
there is
buddy man.
like this small like like idea bulb lighting on like Rex's head, and he's like, we could put them in the cages. When they fall asleep, then we could just slit their throats and bring them in. Like,
Except that when you attack something that's been put to sleep by that spell, they wake up.
yeah.
Waking
I
up
learned I learned that the hard way.
Okay.
Also,
That's
Dastin's sneak attack would be devastating, but he's not an assassin.
Well, that's
He's
true.
a swashbuckler. He doesn't get the advantage insta crit.
Oh yeah.
It's very true.
we would need my lovely assassin rogues, which Brian loves so much, like Melren.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was it, like 50 damage per like first round before the combat even starts.
Yep. Again, assassins, that's kind of the job. It's literally first round bursts. The rest of the time, it's like, okay, now I'm just doing teeny little bits.
Yes. Being that I actually watched some Twitch clips back when it happened, when I did 50 damage on first surprise round
God.
and killed the freaking three-headed king.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway,
Yeah, it was so much fun.
it is.
Anyway.
But anyways, yeah, you guys, if you want to go hunting for the werewolves, you are welcome to come by the Silver Arrow Lodge
Yes.
and pick up some necessary supplies, because they are doling them out to people that are joining. So, their pickings are slim. They're just basically, here's some silvered weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But Rex, since you are a member, and quite a decent one at that, they do offer you a couple of scrolls of remove curse, just in case any of your compatriots come down with lycanthropy.
Alrighty.
It will cost you, however, 300 gold a scroll.
Yeah, never mind.
Hold on.
Get bit, guys.
No, hold on. I may be able to. Now that I can cast 4th level, that might be one of the ones I can do.
Remove curse is
I'll
available to
say-
cleric, paladin, warlock, and wizards.
Yeah, I think it's a 3rd level spell.
It is.
But I don't know it yet. But yeah, on the way.
Wait, no, I
to
was
the
thinking of
grave-
something else. Never mind.
On the way to that, can Eppa have bought like a whole bunch of scroll crafting materials?
Yeah.
Because like he's a wizard, and like half the party can cast the sleep spell from a scroll.
Yes, I'll allow you to spend money on making scrolls.
Cool. How much will that set me back to make like How much would it cost to make one scroll? One like each spell scroll, because it's a first level spell, so I'm assuming it'd be common.
Yeah, there needs to be rules in it as well. I'm trying to remember what book it was in.
Well, I was looking it up on D&D Beyond.
That's from Everon. Xanathar's Guide. I knew you'd have it, buddy.
Yay!
Okay. So, what level sleep?
First, I believe.
So, first level, it's going to take you 1 day to do and 25 gold.
Let's hope it's a long wagon trip.
Uh, oh, I love some of these complications. They're great.
I'm not sure I like the fact that you're saying the word complication.
Yeah, well, it's just like an optional thing. So, like, there can be complications when it comes to making your scrolls.
Yes.
So since you want to, so if let's say I was feeling mean, like, okay, you're doing like 10 scrolls of sleep, I would say roll me a d6,
Oh no.
and then that would result in something.
I don't have nearly that much gold. But I didn't realize it was like a big group thing. I thought we were like being sent out to do it.
I don't know. It's like several other groups going, but like, I was just like regarding crafting scrolls, like in the Xanathar's Guide thing. So like, first level, 1 day, 25 gold. I'm assuming that's a time. But it's just the complications bit. So it's like, get a 1 on a d6. You brought up the last of the rare ink used to craft scrolls, angering a wizard in town. Oh wow, that's actually quite a nice one. Due to a strange error in creating the scroll, it is instead a random spell of the same level. That's very on point. So yeah, if you want to make your, I'll say it's 25 gold in total for like however many you want to make. Because again, it's a spell you know, and you know how many you're gonna make, but it's just like,
Well, I don't. Aelin knows it.
ah,
Aelin would need to help/teach me.
yes. So Aelin can make the scrolls. Because it is part of her spell list and repertoire, and she knows it.
Yes.
So it's just 25 golden components, and then 1 day to make first level spell scrolls.
I'll show him how. I'm not paying shit. I'm not that nice.
You know what? Let's just do it then. Like on the way there, you teach me the sleep spell, and we'll put it in my spell book. How much is that going to cost us?
Give me a second, because there is rules for that as well.
I know there are rules for that. There's rules for every.
There's rules for everything these days. But I think it is actually like specifically for wizards of like learning spells.
Yeah.
It is actually in the wizard thing.
2 hours and 50 GP per spell level. When transcribing it. Learning spells. Each time you gain a wizard level, on your adventures you might find other spells that you can add to your spell book. See your spell book. Boom. Copying spell into the book. When you find a wizard spell at first level, you can add to your spell book.
Okay then, well, since you're learning it from a friend, I will ignore the 50 gold cost. But I will say, like, it's going to take you a couple of hours at some point to learn it all and put it into book.
Sweet. This went completely off the rails. I was hoping to be like, yeah, let's grab a whole bunch of sleep scrolls so we could put them all to sleep. And this just turned into, okay, cool. Then the sleep spell.
Yeah.
Dope.
But now you can actually, now that it's in your spellbook, now you can actually just make scrolls of it. Because you're just basically copying at that point.
That's very true.
Hence the 25 gold and the full day, and you can make, I'll let you make X amount. If you're making more than 5, then I'm going to make you roll a d6.
Yeah, I'm just going to put that in my spellbook for now. Thank you, Aelin.
You're welcome. So 5 per day is the limit. Will that roll consequences?
Well, I'm only going to say like 5 per day because then my brain's like, well, at that point you will have to go out and buy the necessary paper, ink, make it all fancy.
Yes.
And while Seagate is a bustling place, something's gonna come up. It's the way these things are.
Someone gonna need to actually spend this diamond.
Hey, buddy. Doing?
You doing anything else? What's going on? Besides talking to cats.
I think Ailen's talking to Cat. Cat is currently asleep in my lap right now.
No, but I just got forehead kisses.
Aww.
Oh.
I don't get forehead kisses, I get forehead bites.
No, I've only had him a little bit over a month, so we'll still learning the social cues. That's only like the second or third time I've gotten forehead kisses.
No.
We're still learning.
Sadly, the cutest thing Percival will do is if I come in off when I finish work, he will instantly meow at me from the door, and then will lie on his back with the whole thing of give me belly rubs. That's the one thing he likes is a good belly rub.
I get meows, I get purrs, and then every time I walk, he runs in front of me, like right in front of me, like he's the beneficiary of my life insurance.
Oh my god, you tripped and cracked your skull. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much money.
I mean, oh no.
He
Oh
was-
no.
I mean, oh no. Are
If
you
he was
okay?
smart, he would do that after I fed him.
Yeah.
Who
Alrighty
would
then.
lose?
Tash, she's calling it a night.
Oh, night, Tash.
Good night,
Everyone
Tash.
says goodnight, Mia Moore. To be fair, I think that's a good place to end it tonight anyway. Because
Yeah.
next session, you guys go on a wolf hunt.
Yes.
For a howling
Yes.
good time.
Yes.
Oh, there's that. And now I got that Black Keys song "Howling for You" in my head.
See, I was thinking about Ozzy Osbourne and Bark at the Moon.
Just another good one.
I mean, that's basically what I'm going to be listening to whilst planning the encounters and making the maps. So anyways,
Ozzy.
oh yeah. Thank you all for joining us tonight, everybody. I hope you all had a good time, hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for some more D&D as these guys go to hunt some wolves. Until
Yeah.
then, farewell.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.